So there was a husband and wife, or there was a couple that were going to get married, and the pastor.
Now I'm a bit concerned about what joke you're about to tell.
Oh, I've got some interesting jokes now. The pastor said to the bride was very, very nervous. She said, I'm really nervous about the wedding day. So the pastor said to the bride, don't worry about the wedding day. It's very simple. She said, well, the thing I'm worried about the most is the church. You know, hundreds of people all looking at me and getting it wrong. I'm going to be in my dress. I'm scared. I'm just nervous. And the pastor said, listen, he said, I tell this to all the women when it's time for them to get married. Okay, so he said, I tell this to all the women when it's time to get married. Just do these things and it will really relax your nerves. Okay, so the first thing you got to do is, he says, listen, he goes, the first thing you got to do is you got to remember, okay, that you come into the church and you just head down the aisle. Okay, that's what you got to remember. You just go down into the church, and he said you just walk to the aisle, and then you walk down the aisle. He said, so just remember the aisle. You just got to walk down the aisle. Remember the aisle. Then you get to the front. Okay, that's where the front of the church, where the pulpit is. You know, the altar. So just remember the altar. So you got to walk from the back of the church down the aisle to the altar. Remember that. And then the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to sing a song. If you can remember that, I just feel like if I just had the first few bits of the wedding memorised, then it would just be a lot easier. He said, it will. He said, I say this to all the women before they get married. He said, I say this to all the women before I get married. He said, just remember these three things, it's really interesting. Okay, you just go down the aisle, you get to the front of the altar, and then we sing a song, we sing a hymn. He said, okay, so remember that. Just walk down the aisle, get to the altar, stop at the altar, make sure you stand at the front of the altar, and then get the hymn book out because we're going to sing a hymn. So he said, remember, the only thing you need to remember on your wedding day, okay, is aisle, altar, hymn. Can you hear the crickets? Mm-hmm. Is that bad? Mm-hmm. Because it's like...
Hasn't worked so far.
Aisle.
22 years and counting, baby.
Aisle, altar, hymn. You see a little play on words?
I see that, yeah.
We're not talking about the aisle, we're talking about like you will.
Yeah, I got it.
And the altar, we're not talking about the altar like the pulpit, we're talking about the table, we're talking about the change. And the hymn, we're not talking about H-U-M...
Y.
H-Y, sorry, I meant Y. M-N, we're talking about H-I-M.
Yeah, got it, nailed it.
I'll alter him.
Yeah.
I'll.
You know, when you have to
explain
jokes, then they're not funny.
Okay.